Hello, 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 everyone. It's Kim from K&RP here in southeastern Manitoba. It is a beautiful, sunshiny day out there. It's a little bit on the chilly side. It's minus 22 degrees Celsius. It feels like minus 29 with the wind chill factor. That means it is minus 7 Fahrenheit, but it feels like minus 20 with the wind chill factor. Today we are making Chonky Wonky Cats with scraps. I've always got lots of scraps, always thinking of things to do with them, and I thought chunky cats would be a fun thing to do today. So in the supply list, I said that you need something to do a 2-inch circle. So I am going to use this. My 2-inch punch has a dead spot in it, so it's ripping the paper. And the same thing's happening with my 1-inch circle punch. So we're going to go old school. We're going to trace the both ends of the cup. Hey, nice to see you, Shannon. I had a blast last night. Thank you so much. Those of you who are unaware, Shannon interviewed me last night on her from the lounge chair thing, and it was fun. So today we're going to do wonky cats. So you need 2-inch circles, 1-inch circle, and other scraps. So I'm just going to show you quickly. I'm going to take this here scrap, and we're going to trace the find a pen. 2-inch circle. That's going to be the body, because it's got to be a chonky cat if we're making chonky cats. Hey, Anne, nice to see you. I hope you're having a good day. It's a little on the chilly side here, but, it's Manitoba, and it's what we do. And then you need a 1-inch circle. So this is the body, and this is the head. So I'm going to cut those out. Shannon is going to be doing mixed media on her Monday night streams starting next week. So I'm looking forward to that. Should be fun. Should be a lot of fun. So you know what? I kind of good, decent circles not happening in my life. We know that happens. Hey, Belinda, nice to see you. We're doing wonky chonky cats. Chonky wonky cats? Something like that. Cats that are kind of wonky and definitely chonky. So right now, I'm just cutting out a 1-inch circle. The body is a 2-inch circle, and the head is a 1-inch circle. That's going to be something like that. But we're not going to stop just there, right? We are going to glue that on, however much of an overlap as you want. You know what? Maybe we should edge that in black, just so that you guys can get a bit better definition of what's going on here. I have so much stuff on my desk. Oh, my goodness. Bad. Hope everybody's doing really good today. I'm having a good day. I lost a page from the scavenger hunt that I was doing. I managed to find it. So I'm now just putting all the numbers and what they are on the pages. The 100 prompts. I don't know how much better you guys can see that, but definitely gives you a better blah, 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 blah. Bit better definition when you lap them. Yeah, Shannon, when you're asking me if I was going to do any projects, if I had anything planned, I've got ideas and plans. It doesn't necessarily mean that they actually come to fruition. But I guess you kind of understand that too. Okay, so we've got a body. Here we go, talking about body parts again. I am so glad people don't listen in. If they do listen in, I can only imagine what they're thinking. So now we've got a head and we've got a body. We're going to glue that on. I don't know if anybody's playing with me. Oh, big. Ron just filled my glue, so we got a little bit of an explosion here. I need to get rid of just a bit of that there glue. And what have I got? I got this. I got that. Just a little bit of that needs to go. And because this has stripes, I'm going to make sure that the stripes go the same. You know what? I am a little bit hyper today. I've only been drinking coffee. I'm in a good mood. It's really beautifully sunny. Um, yeah. Okay, so now we got a cat with a head and a body. Let's give the cat some ears, and we're going to use the same stuff for ears. Let's use this piece over here because it's got nice color on it. So we're going to cut that into a rectangle. Oh, you guys can't see the colors very nicely. I'm sorry. Come on, focus. Believe me, it's got nice colors. Now that there we go. There we go. No, I'm not on tea yet. I'm actually drinking a raspberry bubbly. Sparkling water. Okay, so we're going to fold this itty bitty piece of scrap in half. Use whatever size you want. We're just cutting a couple of ears. So, cats have pointy ears. Let's give them a kind of pointy ears. Just like that. Little roundish triangle ears. Does that make sense? Round triangles? Yeah. No, I, messaged the grandson today to make sure that the food I sent home with him Saturday, that he liked it, just in case, I make stuff again. I don't want to send anything home with him that he's not a fan of, right? Did a farmer sausage casserole, but it was a sweet and sour, and it's really spicy. So I want to make sure that, whoop, flying cat. Speaking of which, my grandmother actually had a cat with wings. It's in the Guinness Book of Records, or Ripley's Believe It or Not, I guess. And it had wings. They were covered in fur. It was like a flying squirrel. It couldn't flap them like a bird, but it could glide. And in the book, it actually says it's the neighborhood cat because she wasn't around when people were coming for the interview. It was a black cat with wings. It was very interesting. Anyway, we've got this. We got that. Now, we're going to make some eyes. But I think first we're going to do that nose piece. You know how the cats have those whiskery nose things? Let's find something fun to do for that. Should he have blue? Yeah, let's use blue. Turquoise-ish. So I'm just going to lop off this so that it's primarily paint, not white behind. So we're going to take that little rectangle. We're going to fold that in half as well. It doesn't have to be exact. Doesn't have to be exact. Hey, Sherry, nice to see you. We're making wonky cats. So we started with a 2-inch circle for the body, 1-inch circle for the head, and then we did some pointy ears. Now I'm doing that nose piece. Yeah. No, it couldn't fly. It just kind of glided. Glide, It would put its wings out and just, yeah. But the wings were totally separate from the legs. In fact, my sister had one of the wings, and she passed it on to her son. I don't know if he's still got it. We're doing this nose thing here. Okay, so we're going to do almost like an 8. Okay, it's not like an 8. It's almost like a leaf shape, right? And that's on the fold, and we want it on the fold because when we open it up, if we can open it up, we've got this. And that's going to be where his nose is and whiskers, and his mouth is going to be at the bottom of that. So now we're going to glue that down. Glue that down. Oh, lots of glue again. See if I can spread that just a bit better. So I'm showing you how to do one, and then we're going to do a bit of a mass make because I'm out of my wonky cats. And for some reason, I need to have cats. Okay. So now we've got where his whiskers. We're going to put his nose there, mouth underneath. We'll add some eyes. And for that, that's why I want white paper. It's a big piece of white paper. So I'm just going to do this because I don't need that big a piece. Oh, you get what I'm doing now? Okay. Making fun kitty. Nice little kitty. So we're going to take a little scrap of white. We're going to fold it in half and we're going to do eyes. The only reason I do it this way is because I kind of like my eyes to be symmetrical. Let's give them those big, like cartoony kind of eyes. So we're just going to cut like this on the fold. And then we're just going to cut the bottom off. Actually, you know what? We probably need it to be just a little bit like that because it's going to go on top of those big whisker things. And we're going to glue these down. We'll come back and do the pupils and stuff later. His eyes are going to be big. Yeah, you know what? Normally I do use my circle punches. They're got dead spots. And I haven't managed to replace them. I haven't been anywhere to replace them. So, because of the dead spots and the tear outs, I just didn't want. Okay, so you could cut little round eyes. You could cut whatever shape eyes you want. I'm doing these eyes. We will outline this stuff now so that you can see what is actually happening here. I'm just going to take a black marker, and it's a fine tip. It's a permanent marker from Staples. I'm not sure that it's a permanent marker. Just a heads up, I've been having issues with that. Okay, so first of all, we're going to outline these eyes. Got to make sure we go down over the mustache or whatever that part of the cat is called. You guys with cats know, I do not. Oh, must have a bit of glue run out to there. The marker doesn't want to work. And I've gummed it up. You would think the glue would be dry by now. Goodness. Well, we're going to have to let the ink soak back into that. And we'll just grab another one because I got them all over the place. Might as well ruin more than one, right? So now we're going to take a pink marker, dab of pink paint, pink punch out hole punch thing, whatever you've got. And we're going to do a nice little nose, pink nose, right at the corner of the top of the whiskers, where the whiskers are going to go. Oh, you're still working on the cards from Friday? And I'm going to put just a little pink dot there so that that's where his mouth's going to be. So then we're going to just take this here black pen. We're going to draw a line down. And we're going to make sure that this mouth. See, it's not writing on that. Is that the one that I just mucked up with the glue? Ha! We'll find out. Yeah, this is why. Let's take a gel pen. A gel pen will work. Gel pens work on everything. They're not permanent ink, but they work on everything. So we're just going to do that little mouth thing there. Okay. Now, let's give this guy some hind legs. I'm going to use the same paper because I happen to have lots of it left over. So we're just going to go and do a piece like this. Yeah, it's got the cutout there. I'm not overly concerned. I will fold it. Now, this part is going to be kind of like his hips and his feet. Yeah, I wish so too. Hey, Joni, nice to see you. You know what? I've tried doing it through sandpaper. Does nothing. They're actual dead spots. I've tried foil. I've tried sandpaper. I've even had Ron take it out to the shop. Can't do anything with them. I have not had luck. Okay, so we're going to take a length of paper. We're going to fold it in half. And this is kind of like a question mark. So we're going to go, we don't want it too tall, right? So we're going to go, we figure out the cat, if that's the where it's going to go. We're going to go here, and the bottom of it's going to be there, right? That's the measuring. All I don't measure, so we're going to do kind of like the question mark, and then before we get to the bottom dot, we're going to go like that, because you've got to have hind legs, right? Oh, something on the backs of them. Now we're going to cut that out, and we'll have symmetrical legs, and that's kind of what we're looking for. And of course, I draw on the wrong side of the paper because I don't necessarily follow the lines I've drawn exactly, because sometimes it just doesn't work. So now I've got, see, there's no color on that one, but that's okay. Cats have weird markings. So this one's going to go on this side, and that's going to go on that side. We're going to glue those down behind the cat. Okay, so we're just going to put glue along part of the legs, not all the way to the feet. Just before we get to what I would consider the ankles. And then we're just going to place the cat on top of that. And the same thing on this side. And if they're not equal, you know how it goes. Cats are fluid though, right? So now we got some legs. Now for the front legs, basically all I do are paw tips. I don't do the whole front legs, because I like to think that he's crouched down. Okay, so we could use the white again for little white toes. How about if we do that? So again, I'm just taking a little scrap of paper, because I use lots of little scraps of paper. Again, we're going to fold it in half. And this time we're going to do it on the fold so that we've got matching paws, right? So we're just going to go up, try and go round, back down to the bottom, so that when you open it up, it looks like the letter B. And they're going to go right there. So he's crouched down. Okay, we're going to glue that on. Now we get to have some fun and make him look a little bit more real. Oh, got to do a tail. Sorry. Shame on me. Shame on me. Okay, we put these little paws on. We can trim them down a little bit, should we want. We've got to do a tail. So, again, piece of this leftover stuff. Look, it's got some nice white on the end. Hey, Andrea. Thanks, hon. So we're going to cut a tail shape and have a white tip on it to match the paws and that one leg. So we're just going to find a narrow piece, and we're just going to do some sort of wobbly cut, because that's what happens here on my channel, is we're just wobble cutting a kitty's tail. And it doesn't have to be very long, because basically we're just going to stick it behind the cat's head. Kind of like a unicorn, but it's a cat. Hi, Dana. Nice to see you, hon. And this one, too, we're going to outline before we add it, because I didn't think to do the others. You did it with delinquent meal remedy. Well, thanks. Thanks. Now, of course, if you want your cats to be a little bit taller and skinnier and sitting up nice, you can add the legs. You could even put a neck on it if you want. I just really kind of don't. A little bit of glue on the bottom of the tail. Decide where we want to position it. That kind of works for me right there. Okay, so I'm going to trim these little white paws down. I'm just going to round this part off just a little bit. Now we're going to take the black gel pen, because that seems to be what's working for me today. And we're going to make 2 paws like this. And don't forget to do some claw kind of thingies. I didn't outline the legs. We'll outline the legs. Oh, getting messages. Getting messages. I might trim these back legs and take the points off the base of the paws. Or I may just leave them. These are wonky, chonky cats. To make them more wonky, of course, you can use multiple pieces of paper. Multiple pieces of paper. Let's outline the ears. There we go. There we go. All right. So we have a cat. We've got little white paws. We've got this nose thing happening. Oh, no. Yeah, the legs look like chicken legs. It's because the cat's so fat, eating too much chicken. We're going to give them some large economy-sized pupils. We'll take a black marker. I have a black marker. I do really. Someplace. Maybe. I know I've got this one, but that's not too bad. We'll just do the pupils happening here. Give them some pupils. Wish I had just a smaller bit of a black marker. That's okay. So now we've got pupils. We need to outline his little nose, so we can make that into almost like a little triangle kind of shape. Or a little heart, whatever you desire. Now, what you can do is you can take white gel pen or whatever, and you can draw big whiskers on. Sometimes I like using thread. Lunch is on the stove, see if that helps. Oh, do you get hangry? Sometimes I get hangry. I think I need a little bit more of this turquoise. But that's okay. I should maybe could have done the ears that color or the legs. I didn't even think about it. We could do his eyes that color, right? Take a pencil and outline with that color for his eyes. For sure, we'll do that. For sure. And then we'll need a bit of a red for inside his ears. And we'll do a little bit of an outline on that too, on his ears, so that we've got it. And then we're going to need some sort of dark color and give him some shadowing underneath his head. You always have a nap? Yeah. And then, of course, got to do it under his whisker things here. I don't know what that's called. Those, like I say, those of you who have a cat, I would call it a muzzle. Do some shading at the base of the ears, where the tail reaches the head. Same thing. Just so it's got a bit of depth, right? We're going for the depth here now. Bit of depth. Yeah, his legs were much thicker, Dana. I just didn't. And yeah, they do look like chicken legs. They really, really do. Then around these paws, because these paws are definitely in front of the body. And we could just do the very outside of the body, a light shadowing. And, okay, now we'll outline this part of the eye. The ear. Got to give them an inside of the ear, the pink. And it's nice to give some little tufts of hair in there. Eyelashes. We need some eyelashes down the sides of the eyes. Top of the eyes a little bit. And I will just draw the whiskers on this cat instead of using thread. Usually what I do is I take 2 or 3 little strips of thread, tie a knot in the middle, and glue them down so that it's a little bit more 3D. But I won't do that today. We'll just draw some nice long whiskers. Okay, what else does this little cat need? What else? Maybe we should add some white so that it shows that this is much higher, much more prominent, because he's a chonky cat. You need to nap too? I actually had a really good sleep. And I'm going to take the white and go at the top of this to make it stand out just a little bit more. And just round that off a little. And there you have a wonky chonky cat. Okay, Shannon, thanks for coming, hun. See you soon. So was that overly hard? Did I explain that well enough? Anyone? Just take those points off. Sometimes I don't do this big thing. I make them smaller and just like little round. This shape here is nothing's resonating yet. I think it's a her. I don't know why, but I think it's a her. Brand explaining? All right. So like I say, don't forget to give it some shading because you want it to... I need shading. You may not need shading. All right. Should we do another one? Let's do another one. Because. Okay, I've got this. I'm going to fold it in half and I'm going to do 2 cats like this. I'm going to make them so that I do them like 2 at a time or whatever, so that I don't have projects sitting here. Oh, see? I'm going backwards. I draw on the wrong side of the paper because I don't need my lines to show. Right. So we're going to draw a line here around this side of the shot glass. When I go into the dollar store and I buy 2 packs of shot glasses, I often wonder if these people think I drink a lot. And I don't have quite enough to do. You know what? The heads don't have to be exactly round. They're cats. We'll do what we can with that. We'll do what we can. Because this bottom part I can cover up with the whiskers. I can add big ears. Katrina, that's nice. Ophelia, Savannah. Katrina would be good. I like them all. You guys are going to have to decide. Gonna have to decide. So yeah, just using painty papers because, I got lots of scrappy bits of painty papers. And yeah, I could use these for other things, but I was out of Chonky Cats. The Chonky Cats. Oh, and that's on a freaking fold. Oh, well. It's going to be a flat-headed cat. Oh, let's see. You know what? I might just have to go inside these lines because that's a goofy looking head. Unless I do this. So it's almost like a bell-ish kind of shape. I'm going to do that. Because you know what? It's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. And look, they even kind of match the colors that I got happening. I like it. I like it. I like it. Black ink. Hermie? So my sister's... Oh, I guess I can't say that joke on here. Never mind. My sister sent me a joke this morning. And we laughed and laughed, and then Ron said something, and I sent it as a reply back to her. It was a good time. It started off the day perfectly. Keep remembering, gotta behave. Must behave. It works a pear shape. Yeah, would work well too. Definitely does. So the tail and legs and paws are all going to be out of other papers on this one. This is where the wonky comes in. So if anybody's playing with these, please share. I would love to see them. It's a nice use for bits of scrap. And if you're making a card or something, they're fun on the front. If you are doing the scavenger hunt and it's your favorite animal, that could be fun to add as well. Oh, do the body, Kim. Yeah, I have like 4 prompts left to go, something like that. So I'm thinking that I might do 2 of them and then call the game done, the scavenger hunt done. Excuse me a second. I just need to check out this message. I'm on a friend had a stroke, and this message is somebody arranging the food things. Okay. I'm on the list for taking food. You like watching me create stuff from scraps? That's awesome. I do a lot of that. Next week, we're going to be drawing. We're going to take that How to Draw Almost Anything book, and we're going to draw. So it's nice when you've got more and you can just kind of glue them all down. Oh, I didn't check the words on that. I have to cover up some of these words with the face stuff. Okay, let's find something fun to use for ears, tails, and toes, head and shoulders. tails and toes. Oh, thanks. Yeah, she's doing okay. She's doing good. But she lives alone, so there's a group here in town that we do. They plan certain meal, or they get your name and then you provide a meal for that day, kind of thing. So it's just something that we do. Oh, that's way big. Okay, we're going to do ears, and I'll start with doing, oh, you know what? We'll do this, and we'll do the face whisker things first. And then we'll do ears and stuff. We'll get the nose hairs. Nose hairs. Look, Kim's working on nose hairs. Yep. We're just going to do big round nose hairs this time. Yeah, we do meals. It's just what happens here. Very big nose hairs on these kitties. That's fun. Those are big, fun nose hairs, guys. Oh, eyes. We're going to have to do some sort of big eyes. Yeah, some detailed work. Kim's on glue again. Okay, we're going to fold this in 4 so that I can do 2 sets of eyes as well. And so we're going to go like this. Maybe. Something like that. Something like that. Almost look like sunglasses. You know what I'm talking about. So maybe we'll do 1 set of eyes up and 1 set of eyes down. Oh, look, they're as big as the cat's heads. Maybe I need to trim those just a little bit. Cut them down a bit. Yeah, that's the nice thing about living in a small town, right? That people know, everybody kind of knows somebody who knows everybody, right? That that's better. Those are better eyeballs. Okay, so we'll put the eyeballs on first this time. And then we'll do like I said, this time I'm going to have 1 set of eyes go up, 1 set of eyes go down. I don't normally put 2 cats in 1 book. So it's not like these guys are going in the same book. What big eyes you got, Grandmama? Yeah, let's put the... So what are those whiskers called? The nose whiskers, nose hairs. Oh, got a little carried away. It's okay. I probably should have done those a little bit closer together so that it doesn't have quite such big noses, but we can adjust for the big noses. And again, okay, let's do some ears out of that pink stuff. Oh, we're not going to get the legs, but I'll do the front paws. Let's do the front paws first. We're going to see what all I can get out of this dark purple before I have to switch to a different color. So again, little strip of paper. We're going to fold it up, and we're going to make paws. Whiskers, yeah. Well, But it's what the whiskers grow out of. Cheeks. I guess they're the cheeks, right? They would be the cheeks. Big hairy cheeks. Okay, we're going to do just little paws. And they're not quite even. And I did that totally wrong way round, so I actually probably have 4 pairs of paws. Look at that. I do too. Okay. Oh, those don't really show up good there. Definitely have to add the black around that sooner rather than later. So I know I'm going out of order from the way I did the other cats. It's just basically the circles that you got to start with and then you build. It's kind of like those Build-A-Bears that you see at the malls for little kids. I shared a thing on Facebook today. I don't remember if I shared it to the group or if I just shared it on my main thing. Grade 6 classes in Michigan, or a grade 6 class in Michigan, is using those knitting looms to make hats, and they're donating them. They wanted to do 80 hats, and I think they're at 76. And I thought that was really, really cool. You know, both boys and girls are involved with it, and they're having a blast, and they're talking about how nice it is to be able to help out in the community. So I always love hearing stuff like that. I really do. Really, really do. Just outlining these things. Almost looks like a Lorax. Tactile hairs. Okay. Whisker pad. All right. Got us some whisker pads. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Nose hair sounds more fun though. I can refer to them. The cat should be very impressed. All right, all right, all right. Okay. So we've got this part of the cat done. Now we need some legs and tails. How about if I do, maybe the legs and tails should be out of, oh, we still got to do ears. Let's do the little ears out of this bright purple stuff. And then the tails and legs can match. I like that idea. Oh, let's put him right way up. He's cute. Very cute. Okay, these are going to have these are going to be big-eared cats. Large economy size ears. I know those of you with cats are going, what are you doing, Kim? I hear you. I hear you. I'm not listening to you, but I hear you. There we go. We got ears. So now we're going to take the glue and we're going to just do a little dabble, do ya? Oh, that was a big dab. He's got big, what are they? Whisker pads, right? Whisker pads? These guys have very large whisker pads. All right. All right. Okay, so now we're going to take something for the tails and the hind legs. Something like this, maybe. Kind of matches the other stuff. We'll see. What else have I got? What else? I could do black. No, too dark. I didn't pull out a lot of stuff because, as I say, I'm trying not to have a oh, here's a nice one. That would make nice tails and it would kind of match that. Do it. Do it. So I'm going to cut the yellow part off. Yeah. Cut the yellow part off. We're going to go this way. Fold it this way and this way. And these again are going to be those, like the question marks. The chicken legs, like Dana says. But I want to give this guy bigger feet. So I'm going to start at the bottom. Give him bigger feet. So they don't look quite like chicken legs. Yes! Oh, a little bit big. Didn't take that into consideration. Oh, way big. Look, he'd be coming out the side of his head. We got to go there. There. But they're still going to be big. We're going to go like that. So I do it way big. I'd have monster cat. You know, like Clifford the Big Red Dog. That would be something to do like this cat. And so we use the shorter one. And I got a fold in there, so I'm just going to go along the fold and kind of round off where that paw is. So I need 2 for this cat and 2 for this cat. Ooh, interesting. But yeah, they were huge. But you know what? There's actually enough on here that I could use that and do 2 tails out of that piece. So it would definitely match. Okay, so a little bit of glue on there. That's a lot of glue. Same thing on this side, some glue. Oh, slid. No slid. No sliding. Whoop. Another flying cat. Sliding cat. You did? Nice. I don't know why you haven't done that before. Probably because you never thought of it. Maybe. I am doing my scavenger hunt on three by four pieces of cereal box. Because I like that sound. But I'm not going to have lots of that sound. All right. Tails. We're using this for the tails. So we'll go a little bit wider at the bottom. Up to a little bit of a curved tip. Look, I'm getting rid of scraps, guys. Woo! Hi, Happy. This guy's got wonky eyes. This one can have this tail. And this one can have this tail. Come on. Now we get to add the eyeballs, etc., etc. No, you don't. That's right. All right. So these ones, let's take that pink marker and give them really big pink noses. Really big pink noses. I'm feeling wet glue somewhere. That's probably on my desk. All right. Big pink noses. Then we're going to take the gel pen, and we're going to make that into like a little triangle kind of thing coming down here over the whisker pad. And then we're going to curl up, give it a little bit of mouth. Like that. Same thing with this nose. We're going to do the nose. Down. Do a little bit of black. And again, this stuff. You know, we could put dots on there for freckly kind of things where the whiskers would be coming out. Let's do that. Because they're fun. They're fun. Okay, now I want a better black marker for doing the eyes. Let's see if you're going to work after I dipped you in glue. Doesn't really... Oh, there we go. There we go. It's just going to take a minute for it to work. There, I like it. This guy's going to be looking up to the... My right, his left. My right, his left. Your friends were cheerleaders? Cool. Oh, what if I missed here? You'd like to see a curly tail? Oh, okay. We can do the next one with a curly tail. Definitely. Definitely. Yep. These eyes are wonky. That's okay. Draw the inside of the ears. The tail's good. That's good. That's good. I'll use white to put some whiskers on him, but we definitely do need some eyelashes happening. And I guess we actually need this to go like this as well. Markers. Toes are. I'll come back and do the shading. This guy can be looking down like that one. Then we'll come back with the pencil crayons and add pink to the ears. Color for the eyes. Maybe these ones will have green eyes. Maybe. Oh, some eyelashes. Eye whiskers, whatever they're called. Someone has to be in the audience. What's with... You were too allergic to the grass? Good booster. Yeah. Ladies with headstands. Someone has to be in the audience. I like to be in the audience. Yep. Okay, so white gel pen for whiskers. on. You don't use them for a day and they decide that they're going to be really annoying. Well, it gives it more of a whiskery effect, that's for sure. We'll just draw some whiskers in his ears. Oh, white dots in the eyes, guys. Got to have the white dots in the eyes. You can give this guy white dots in the eyes. That little bit of highlight adds that special thing, right? Green eyes. Oh, very pale green eyes. This poor kitty. I think I want a different color. Let's use really dark blue. It could be a Siamese with blue eyes. His left toe is Siamese. Left toe and his eyes because they're blue. Okay, now we're going to outline that part. Better. Now, we need a nice pink for... I've got these wonderful pencil crayons, and I don't like having them on my desk because I have knocked the container off twice. And the reason I got those really lovely pencil crayons is because I was whining about all the broken leads in these pencils. And I think I've done that to those ones now too. I feel so bad. So anyway, they're put aside so that I use them only specially. Only specially. I didn't put whiskers on. What the heck? Okay, he's got pink inside of his ears. We could do highlight the tops of his toes with the pink. That's kind of cute. Definitely kind of cute. And then the white whiskers. Saturday cartoon show. Well, I don't know that they're ready for a cartoon show. When I first started making cats like this, I was actually doing them in trading cards, like you know how they've got the hockey cards and the superhero trading cards and stuff. And so Chonk was the first one I did, and I can't remember what his favorite food was, but I had 4 of them, and one of them favorite food was pizza, had the gas that could kill the entire neighborhood. I had a lot of fun doing them because Kimmy's a child, and Kimmy admits that. Right at the top of the head, right at the top of the head, maybe down this side of the tail a little bit. A little highlight. Tops of the legs need a little bit of white. Those are too white as is. Oh, top of the toes here. Oh. All right, let's finish these off with some toes on these feet. And shading. Got to do some shading. White hairs in the ears. And the shading. Dark pencil. Catitude catalog. Well, I don't know. Thanks, guys. You guys make me smile. Gotta do the shading. Gotta make him look like he's not flat, like the middle of the prairie where I live. Because it is flat. So do they look like cats crouched down? Am I supposed to? You're only sharing the public appropriate ones? Yeah. Katrina, Flo, and Claire? Yeah, that's what I'm doing with my monsters. You don't do stories, just names. I do stories. I do very inappropriate stories. I admit it. We could have some very hussy like cats. And they could work on the catwalk. Hi, Kathy D. Welcome. We are making chonky cats today. Well, I'm making chonky cats. Everybody's just commenting on them. Chonky Wonky Cats. Sherry sent me a message. I think Sherry's playing cats too. Sherry loves cats. Let's go see what Sherry's. They could all live in a cat house. Come on! I'm not writing these down. You better be writing these down and send them to me in a message. See? Her cat's sleeping. Very cute. Very cute kitty. Lovely. Lovely. I'm just doing the shading, the final shading on this one. Wow, guys, that hasn't really taken me long at all. I think it's taken me longer to decide what papers to use than it is to make them. Yeah, sometimes if I click the button, I can't remember if I clicked the button. And if I didn't click the button, I can just make it up as I go along. It would have to be an adult book. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Belinda. All right, let's do another one. I can do a whole cat out of that. Let's draw the heads and stuff first. That's right. Oh, but their house could be called the whisker pad, right? Like, you know, body. Big circle body, little circle head. So 2-inch circle, 1-inch circle. Hey, Steph, nice to see you, sweetie. The Whisker Pad. It is a great name for the nightclub. I like that. I could put cats on fence posts singing karaoke. I'm making chunky wonky cats, wonky chonky cats. You know. Whiskey. Oh, Anne, come on. Just have a running messenger thing and just copy and paste into the messenger thing and send that to me. And you know what? You know that monstrosity book I did? I will do it like the monstrosity book. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Big black marker is on my desk here. Fellow Foundation. I love it. Gotta have that alliteration in there. Wouldn't be my stuff if I didn't have alliteration someplace. Feline Follies. Right. We've got to have something about Frisky. Frisky Whiskey. Lost relative page. Oh, I can show you my lost relative page. I'll show you my lost relative page. I'm going to be putting my book together tonight, hopefully. Unless I give it another coat of Verithane. Not Verithane. This stuff. Mod Podge. This is Uncle Bert and Aunt Beatrice. Them's my found relatives. No, I did a dog for my favorite animal because dogs are actually my favorite animals. I'm allergic to cats, so I can just do this kind of thing with them. I guess I could do dogs too, just haven't. I guess it's easier for me to make fun of cats than it is for me to make fun of dogs. And I hear you saying rude, Cherry. I hear that. I can hear it in your voice. Rude, Kim. That's rude. I hear it. Okay, so did we name these? Who was this? I gotta write the names on the back. That was Katrina, right? Don't like this line. Need to round it. Oh, I'm making these worse. This one? Was that Claire? Ophelia. Ophelia. This one looks kind of really innocent. Let's call her Sunny. Let's scroll back and find out what that other name for a cat was. Scrolling back, way back. Oh, there's kitten. Savannah. Savannah with two N's and a H on the end. The Feline Follies dance team. Kind of like my Rockettes, but in cat form. Oh, pole dancing cats. Yes. Anne's clearing all this up for me so that I can be doing this. But like I have to do uppy down cats with dancing uppy down cats. This one's not going to have as big whisker pads. We're going to do a small whisker pad on these cats, on this one. Look, I'm doing one at a time now so that I will have them done and complete. So a smaller whisker pad, and I think I want to do it on white for this one. Lopping off a hunk of white. Is that for the whisker pad, not for the eyes? Scratching pole, yeah. Cotton itch I can't ignore. Love it. Love it. Love it. Ooh, he's got a little whisker pad. Almost like a little mustache. I like it. Clara, Ophelia, Katrina, Savannah. I don't have Flo. Am I doing Flo now? I'm going to start naming them after you guys. This one could be Flo. The next one's going to be Belinda. There's the whisker pad. Now we need some eyes. Got an idea for the eyes. Got an idea for there. Little piece of paper, fold it in half because, I got to use up this scrap paper and this will get it done. This will get it done. She can be a bit grouchy before lunch. Oh, that almost looks like a elf, like whiskers, and this is going to be an interesting cat, a cool cat. So I have to write stories about these cats working in the Frisky Whiskey. No, the Frisky Whiskey is the name of their favorite drink. Paws. Let's do little white paws on this one too. Gotta have some stuff that's matchy. Hermie and Harvey. Wow. I'm going to be at this all afternoon, which is okay. Totally okay. We got some paws. Then I want to find something totally different for the ears, tail, legs. Catnip chips. Yes. Nothing nicer than a high cat. You thought I was going to say something else, didn't you? I know what you were thinking. Legs and paws. Look at this navy blue. It's going to be a red, white, and blue cat. What do you guys think? Red, white, and blue cat? Red, white, and purple? Oh, let's do red, white, and purple. No. Kind of like that blue better. Gray? No. Pink and green? No. I think I have to do a whole cat out of this because it's very interesting texture. Oh, they got to have caviar too. I think I like that one with the burgundy and blue. Gray blue. Yes. Okay, we'll use this for legs. Back legs. No, we're not doing red and green. No. It's a little high again. See? But I like the big feet. The big back feet. He's going to have fat legs. Hey, Stacy May. We're making cats. Big, wonky, chonky cats. It's a catio. Yes. Catios are nice. Jan's husband made an incredible catio for his cat. Right now, kind of looks like a frog. Big fat frog. Hey, I could make frogs. Maybe that's going to be my new critter. I was thinking of I needed a new critter this year. Bet you I could get ears out of that. Mouse meat pie. Oh, thanks, Stacy. Instead of mincemeat pie, mouse meat pie, I like it. I definitely like it. Hey, Barbara, welcome. Nice to see you. I was just thinking of you today. Happy New Year, hon. I'm doing fat cats. I do those tall, skinny cats, and I do fat cats. There's no happy between cats in my world. No in between cats. But, like I say, it could be a frog. And a tail. I could make lines. Yeah. This shape would work for a lot of things. Definitely. Oh, Belinda, I was supposed to do a curly tail. Let's start again. And we'll do it right off this big piece of paper. Doing a curly tail. Well, it's got a curl to it, but I don't know if that's what you were thinking. Something like that. More like a candy cane. Oh, yeah. Sheep would be really cute doing them like this, too. Definitely sheep. All right. Oh, thanks, Barbara. Now we're talking about doing a book with these crazy cats. All right. Let's add the features. Let's take the pink and make a nose right here. Right there. And I guess we'll have a little pink mouth on this one. You're not going to be able to see it very well. I might end up going to black. So we will outline the eyeballs. And we'll outline the nose. And the whisker pads. This is called a whisker pad. I was calling them nose hairs. And Flo looked it up for me, and it's called a whisker pad. So that's good to know. I learned something new today. Just outlining everything before we start adding the colors. Oh, we need some toes here as well. There's my complaint. Yeah, sheep opened up a whole new, definitely. You know, I used to say, yeah, we live in Landmark where men are men and sheep are scared. But I don't say that anymore. Whiskers, let's do some whiskers. Gotta do nice big whiskers. See, usually I would like to do the whiskers when they're on a page so that I can go way off their faces. And I don't know how this one's looking straight at us. This one's looking straight at us. That's looking up. Belinda messaged me. Yeah, I do. I do, Belinda. Maybe not here right now, though. Okay, how do we want this cat looking? Cross-eyed. Let's do a cross-eyed cat. Oh, no. Wasn't I doing Flo? Isn't this one going to be Flo? Ladies, is this one going to be Flo? I don't want Flo cross-eyed. We could have Flo looking down and to the left. My right, it's left. Can't get these eyes even. Like my poor cats, they just have wonky eyes. What color should we have? Blue or green? Let's do a dark blue. Not very dark, but here we go with the Siamese cat again. His left toe is Siamese. We don't know what the rest of him is. Eyes and left toes have it. Now we got to do some shading. Oh, we need pink insides of the ears. I don't know. Maybe it needs a top hat and a bow tie to be a cool cat. Got to do some whiskers in his ears because cats have whiskers in their ears. Okay, shading and the white dots in the eyes, gel pen. What about a boy? Could be a boy. This one could be a boy. We didn't do any boys. The sparkle in the eye is done. Shading. We need to shade. So, gets shaded in here because that's behind the body. Around the paws because they're in front of the body. Tomcat. I like it. This one's Tom. And I know that most times when you see Tomcat, he's a tuxedo cat, black and white. Well, we've got psychedelic cats, the cool cats. The cool cats are Kimbits. And under the whisker pad, we need some shading. The ears. Around the eyes. Oh, we didn't give eyelashes. We'll do that right away. And the tail. Behind the head needs shading. Just a little bit around the edge of the body so that it looks a little farther away. Miss Barbara, coffee soon? Don't know how well these eyelashes are going to show. Not very well. And we got Tom. All right. We have four cats. It's Kiki. The next one will have to be Kiki. That one's Tom. They're very interesting. You know, they're all different. They're all made the same, but look at how different they are. Just a little bit different with the whisker pads. I like that word. See, I'm using it lots now. Thank you, Flo. Yeah, definitely. Would have to have some bling if I'm going to have them in a club in a book. I saw one pic you sent me. Oh, I've got like 15 chats open here. Bear with me. I'll find it. Yeah, I saw the picture. She's pretty. She's pretty. Look at these scraps. Let's get rid of these scraps right now because I can. Kim's throwing stuff away. Kim's trying to be very good about that this year. Very good. But yeah, no, I mean, we could give them some earrings, maybe a top hat. We'll see. We'll see what they evolve into when I start doing the book. Let's do some a navy cat or a denim blue, or I don't know what color that is. Okay, Barbara, no problem. Yeah, I did. I threw scraps out. I've been really good about that. And I don't think I have cut any new papers like when I was doing the scavenger hunt. I don't think I've cut any new pages to do that. I'm trying to be very, very organized this year. You would notice it with the desk, but I mean, these all came from one box. So I would just trim up this edge and throw it back in the box. And I haven't taken out any new things, because I've had so many scrap boxes kicking around. I have tried to combine them all into one box. I am doing Janet M. Young's scavenger hunt. The 100 prompt or 100 things you have to find, build, do, Yeah, it is scary. There's a lot of things out there again. The Cat's Meow Retreat. The Cat's Meow. That would be a better name for the bar. Or Feline Frolics. Oh, maybe there's going to be a couple of different clubs and they could be rivals. You guys. Let's do blue ears. I have something like 4 prompts left to do. The Nip Shack. Yeah. Yeah, I've got 4 left to do. Not sure if I'm going to get them done, but I am doing them on 3x4-inch cards. Nightclub could be within the Cat's Meow. Yeah. And I started last Sunday, not this past Sunday, but the Sunday before. I wasn't going to do it this year, but the ladies were talking about it on Miriam's live last Sunday. And I had to. Sometimes you just have to. Okay, we got a head. We got ears. We got ears. He's very dark. He's a dark kitty. Whoa. Hey, what happened to my glue? Get back on there. He's a dark kitty. The nip and tuck. Perfect. Yeah. Cat's pajamas. I could have those hanging on the clothesline. That's fun. That's fun. Okay. Pink. Let's add some pink to those ears because they're really dark. You need some lightening up. Okay, we need the whisker pad. I think I'm going to do it. Oh, I didn't outline any of this stuff. Okay, I'll do it this way. I've got to see where the face is. What about if I use something light, like for the tail and the paws? Because, I mean, that's really dark. Or I could use this, the text with the blue scribbles. Let's do that. I'll just lop that off here. Tommy Cat Figure Designs. There we go. That works. Okay, so let's do the hind paws. And we're going to get rid of this white strip. Meowman's kid. I like it. Big hind paw. Nice thighs. Got us some thunder thigh kitty here. Yep. We got some big paws. Oh, that could have gone all the way down this time. Let's do that. Oh, this one definitely looks like a frog. Definitely looks like a little froggy. We'll do the whisker pad. Ooh, I think I'm going to try and do it jiggity jaggedy, like those cartoon cats have the jiggity jaggedy whisker pads. Yeah, the hip cats, the cool cats. There's a, I just about called it the mouse pad. That could be the school. The mouse pad. Oh yeah, he's gonna be cute now that he's got different colors on him. Much better. Much better. Front paws. All kinds of jazzy music. Yeah. Oh, that's the fold, so I want to go this way. He's definitely got big feet. He's a big boy. This one's a really big boy. Again, I forgot to round off the bottom of those paws. Just trim off the corner of these paws a little bit. Tail. We need a tail. That's awesome. Cat Cafe. Very emo poetry. Yes. She didn't fill my food bowl. It was 4 in the morning. My mama don't love me anymore. I think he needs more of a loop in his tail. I don't like the straight tails. They look rude. Straight tails are rude. There. It's a little better. A little better. Tommy Cat figure. Mouse Trap is a hunting club. Okay. Oh, need eyeballs. Need some eyeballs. Little bit of white. Little bit of white. Scrap. These are perfect. Yeah. No littering. It could. It could take on a whole meeting there. Okay. Got his eyeballs. These are cool cat eyes. You know, something I've noticed, I'm really, really bad at putting eyebrows and eyelids on my things. Go figure. Okay. There's the naked cat. Let's add the fun stuff now. We need some. Oh, got to deal with that. Jump. Got some toes happening. Toes happening. Must have toes. And then his eyes are pretty far away from his nose. But that's okay. We'll do a big black nose. We'll use a big black marker. Oh, scratching ear too. Naked cat skin to the cat. It is. Love the suggestions. You guys are awesome. There's the nose, big nose. I guess I'm going to have to outline it in white because nothing else is going to show on that dark. Bottom of his mouth. We'll put some pink pencil in there because that will show for his mouth. And then I'll need to do black. And these. And around the eyes. Kitty corner is preschool. Yeah. Okay, he's going to be looking this way. This way. Don't know what he sees that way, but he's looking that way. And he needs some weird color eyes. Light blue. Which had this green. Let's see what this green does. Blue cat with green eyes. I like it. I'll show you guys in a minute. Pretty happy with the way that's turning out. Yeah, keeping an eye on the mouse. Yep. Okay, so that's the chin. These are the paws. What else do I need? Whiskers and shading. He's getting white whiskers here. White eyelashy things. Do the white spots in the eyes. White at the top of the head. Across the top of the tail. On his ears. Oh, we need some hair coming out of his ears. Didn't give him any shading. How well is this white going to show up? Not bad. I think he needs another whisker down though. Do. Okay, now shading. Yeah. I was keeping that side of my desk reasonably clear, but I've started, you know how I operate. Good intentions. Oh, I need to. Add some more white highlight. Whoop. Very thin paper. Don't want to rip it any more than I have to. A lot of times I'll build these guys right onto something that I am making so that I can have those whiskers coming way off. I think that's, I forgot to do this part of the ear where the pink is, the inside of the ear. What else did I forget to do black on? Peeps. Okay, don't know. Got white at the top of the head. White on the ears. White at the top of the thighs. Top of the toes. Huh. Yes, pussycat, pussycat, where have you been? So what was this guy's name? Needs a name. I think I'll do one more and call it a day, guys. 2 hours of you guys watching me chop up cat bits. Cat bits, cat bits. Oop. But we've got a tomcat. This is Tom. Tomcat. Do we need to rename someone? Calling it a day? Yep. All right. This poor cat is missing some parts of his circle too. I guess that's going to go, that could go at the bottom because you can't see the bottom usually because of the paws anyway. Cat figure, yeah. Just call him Blue. We could call him Blue. His name's Blue. Okay, so if that's going that way, I want the stripes to go that way. Do it this way. Nice collection of cats. You know what? How about if I put his head off to the side a little bit? Because I don't have anybody kind of looking like WTF, right? I think he needs... And I'll do this one's ears to match the body and head, and then the legs and tail and paws will be different. I like it. I like it. I'm just folding it in half and cutting ear shape. He's going to have big ears. Because I'm sure that there are some cats out there that have really big ears. Call the cat Day. Could. Maybe this one will be Day. We could actually call him Day. Oh. His last name could start with O. Speaking of that, I said, totally, you guys just triggered this. I saw a reel about, if his head's turned, his ears kind of that way. A reel about this, well, maybe his head. We'll see. He's got very big ears. A reel about people who, or this one lady's going to grave sites, like to graveyards, and checking on gravestones because there are a lot of people that have recipes on their gravestones. Bobcats have big ears. Oh, so is this Bob? But they're more tufted, I think, like a lynx. So anyway, this lady's been going around to people's grave sites and copying down the recipes, going home making them, or she gets in contact with their family members and says that she's making this, depending on what it is, cookies or whatever, and then takes it to the grave site to share it with the family members and leaves some at the gravesite for the person who's got the recipes. You know how some people say you're not getting that recipe unless it's over my dead body? I'm wondering if that's why the family is putting recipes on there. There was actually one that was handwritten. So they had the stone and it was carved like the shape of a book that was open, and all the writing was obviously hand etched. It was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Right now, this looks more like a pig. He's got to have big whiskers. This dude's got to have some big whiskers and stuff. I'll use this yellow. But I thought that was really cool. So, yeah, I did ask if cats had big ears. So my niece is really, really into genealogy, and everywhere she goes, she's wandering around graveyards, checking stuff out. So I asked if she came across any gravestones with recipes. And if she did, could she please send me a picture so that I could try them? You know, like I would be willing to try people's recipes. It's not a pig. It's a kitty. It's a kitty. But I thought that that would be a very, very cool thing, is to replicate these people's recipes. I think that that's a great way to honor somebody who, is a really good cook, or you know how it goes. Another cat with big feet. Like that. Yes, I like them. Yes, yes, I agree. But no, these were like grandma's Christmas cookies and date square and something was like a mint chocolate square or something. Really, really kind of cool. I just thought it was awesome. Seriously, awesome. Because I just think that, if somebody's going to come visit your grave and then make your cookies and, or, take your recipe, I think that's so cool. Yeah, you were. You were. I agree, Stacy. That's funny. I do. I agree that that's funny. But anyway, so and they're all over the place because she said that, like, the lady who did this video went up to Alaska to take something, or meet the family and do a baking thing with them. I just thought it was so cool. So cool. Hey, I didn't outline any of this. Talking too much, Kim. Off track. These squirrels and rabbit holes, and I also can't, like, imagine how much it costs to have that stuff put on a gravestone. really, you know. I don't know. That would be hilarious. I think that would be absolutely hilarious. This is what my mom used to make me eat. Yeah, that's hilarious. I just thought that was so cool. But like I say, I can't imagine the price. I, yeah, that's what Ron said because I said I was talking to him about it, and he said, "Well, back then when it was all hand chiseled, yeah, that's crazy. But now, now is the time." Curly tail. We need another curly tail. I wasn't happy with that last tail I did. Oh, really? That's funny. That's funny. Her and her recipes cremated. Yeah. Take that, Aunt Molly. That's kind of like you and the horse you rode in on, but with your recipe. Forgot the eyes. Look, I'm getting rid of scrap stuff though, you know? All this scrap would have been sitting in that box, and now that's less scraps I have kicking around. And half a dozen cats is a nice round number to redo my cat collection. Oh yeah, yeah. Next to feared foods. Liverwurst would be right up there on there. Feared foods. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I like that. Feared foods. We'd last time we were grocery shopping, I was out of onions, so I got Ron to just grab a bag of onions. So he grabbed a bag of onions, and they're the small cooking onions. My word, are they ever feisty? Okay, Barbara, thanks for coming. Nice to see you. Wilted salad, yeah. And jellied salad. Do you remember those jellied salads with strange things in them? Oh, my mother used to do jellied salads if we were having. Oh, yeah, no. Baka. Not fun. Lovely to see you, Barbara. Lovely to see you. All right, so some of this glue still needs to dry. So let's start by giving the insides of the ears some pink. Pink ears! Gotta have some pink in the ears. And then let's use that pink marker and give them a lovely pink nose. It's almost like a little heart shape. I think he's going to have a heart shaped nose. Then, of course, the little pink mouse. Little pink mouse. Yeah. Oh, I've got that same one. I betcha. I betcha anything I've got that same one. Nasty stuff. I just laugh because I see these a lot of people are going back to let's do these old recipes, and I'm thinking, are you nuts? There's some stuff out there that's just brutal. You're crazy. And the other video that I saw that I kind of went, hmm, this lady was making pizza for her dogs. Now, I don't have anything against people cooking for their pets. I really, really don't. But if you're doing videos on cooking for your pets, what are you cooking for your family? Just curious, just wondering. It's I'm nosy like that. That's what's missing. I haven't outlined everything. I've gone around them, but I haven't outlined them. Ha, well, so I'm not quite done. Not quite done. Oops. That adds a whole new thing to it, too, when they're outlined like this. I will show you on this one what I mean. That's so much better. Of course, you don't have to do this. I just do this. Incoming. Okay, Belinda, take care, hon. Talk to you soon. Pimento stuffed olives. Yeah, it would look like eyeballs looking at you. It really, really would. How do you want to be looking? Let's look up this way. Kind of like the side eye. And what color eyes? Blue. Let's do navy blue. I like navy blue eyeballs. I know cat's eyes are usually more green or gold. Into his body. I will go back and outline all the other cats offline. And shading. I'll do some shading. Oh, toes. Forgot the toes. Goodness. So how have you been, Stacy? Haven't seen you for a while. Are you still in New York? I know that you'd moved. I think it was New York. I haven't been watching too many other people streaming right now. I'm trying to get a handle on all my um, projects. I need to stop getting sucked into projects. I've started a temperature blanket, but I mean that's only one row a day. But that's another really big project because I swore I wasn't buying any more yarn, and then what do? I start a big blanket like that, right? I don't know. Something wrong with me. I agree. All's good. Tufts of hair in the ears. Gotta remember that. I think it's good. Sheep's testes in aspic. Oh my goodness. No. Yeah, Stacy, I get it. Sometimes life gets in the way of living, doesn't it? What's this dude's name? I really like. You know what? Again, like I say, I did them, and they all seem to have their own kind of character. Can't get them all in one hand. They're big. These aren't little Kimbits. Yeah, moving is a process. Definitely. There we go. A cluster of cats. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a row of white between each month so that I know what month, how many months. Clouder of cats. There we go. But they're fun. Coco. You said the name was Coco. I like that. Coco. Perfect. So I got some stripy cats and some blotchy cats and some odd cats and while we're still sitting chatting, I can do this outlining stuff. Just because I think it needs it. Just because I think it needs it. Hot chocolate stand. Yeah. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Steph. That's awesome. They are fun. I have to admit, I love doing these little critter things. I really, really enjoy doing my little critters. And I was out of my chunky cats. Chonky cats. Oh, cool, Anne. Of course, I have never been there. I have been to Florida and North Dakota and Minnesota. I think that's pretty much my extent to visiting the U.S. I think so. The rest of my family, like my sister and my mom and dad, used to go to the States all the time. I just never did. Yeah, they needed outlining. Oh, Coco Chanel cat. Yes. Oh, you're outlined. You're outlined. Definitely true. Coco Chanel cat. They're fun. I have to admit. I just love them. Love them. Child, child, child. This is the one with the chicken legs. David said he's got chicken legs. Drumsticks. Chicken drumstick legs on that one. That's what Sherry was saying. You would have had to make one of those into a cat butt. Yeah, I've got cat butts too. How are you doing, Diane? Nice to see you. You know, that's all my mom could draw with backwards cats. Like, anytime she drew a cat for me, it would be like this. Mommy, draw me a cat. And that's what I would get. You're doing good? Awesome. Yeah, Carol McDonald just did all those cat coasters, cat butt coasters. They are very cute. Very cute. If you saw the beginning of the stream today, is how I discussed on how I make these. I didn't just go ahead and wobble cut them and expect you guys to remember. I actually tried to give direction for these today. Uses up scraps. That's another thing that I'm really trying to do. Oh, thanks, Sherry. I'm going to outline this one, and I am going to call it a day. 6 cats in 2.5 hours is not bad. Not bad at all. Can't see the outline because it's dark. Dark, dark, dark. See, I would have actually called that a mustache instead of a whisker pad. The cat's mustache thing. I appreciate Flo looking and finding that for me because I had no idea that that was actually what they were called. Here, we have 6 cats. Awesome. Well, enjoy your breakfast. Enjoy your breakfast. So I'd like to thank everybody for being here, coming and visiting and chatting and giving me help with the names and the story that's going to come out of these guys. Again, another project. Yay! Thanks for coming, Stacy. It's nice to see you. A cat six pack. Yeah. So thanks everybody who is here chatting and watching, and if anybody was playing along, I would love to see it. Thanks everybody up in the balcony. I appreciate each and every one of you, and anybody who watches the replays. Hugs to you all. I will see you Friday going live. It's a watercolor day, so you guys, I believe it's watercolor. It is a watercolor day, so Friday is watercolors. Hugs to you all. Talk to you soon. Thanks again. Hope I inspired. Bye now.